give glory to God, save this stranger. And he said unto him, Arise, go thy way, thy faith hath made thee whole.
Amen. You may be seated. Now here Jesus is on the scene. And on his way, passing through Samaria, Galilee, which there was one smart comment made about Galilee. Said that, can any good thing come out of Galilee? And if you notice there, it says Samaria and Galilee. Makes it like a compound statement. Samaria, place where the rejects hang out, where the sick folk go and the poor folk. Well, ain't nothing good in Samaria, you know, ain't nothing good in Palmetto. Ain't nothing good in Bradenton. I need to go where rich folk hang out, go where wealthy hang out. But you know what I like about God? He's like this. He loves rejects. He loves the poor. He loves the people that they say would never amount to anything. Those that have been suppressed and oppressed and depressed because of their leaders, because of their governments. That's where you'll find Jesus hanging out. So he went where the rejects were. He knew that if I go this direction, I'm going to find somebody who needs help. I'm going to go this direction because I want to help somebody.
Yes.
Sometimes we need to get out of our comfort zone. Get out of the walls of the church where the people are already full and they're full of the Word of God, full of the knowledge of God. But there are some people that are in our areas that need what you got. It's not always money, silver, and gold.
That's it.
And as Jesus passed through, you don't see the people asking Jesus for money.
Come on now.
Because money was not what they needed the most. A lot of church folk, listen, I don't even have to take this outside of the walls. I can talk about this in the wall. Because there are a lot of church folk feel like as long as I got money, I'm straight. How many know that there are some issues, some needs that you have this morning that money cannot help you out? I don't care how good your outfit look, your shoes, honey, it won't help you out. There are some things that we need, and we need God to come to our Samaria. I need him to come into my little Galilee. And I tell Donovan all the time, because you know Donovan loved Atlanta. Bring my flats. He loved Atlanta.
Oh my God.
You hear that? You hear what he said? But I had to tell him, listen, power with God is not about how big the city is.
Make it plain.
It doesn't matter how big the city is if your life is out of alignment with the will of God.
Come on.
You can be in New York and you can be poor as a snake and don't have a liquor influence.
Come on.
But when your be aligned in the path that Jesus is coming down.
Oh, come on now. Come on.
You are in for a miracle.
Yes.
You can live in a little Galilee in Samaria
That's it.
and be happier than Donald Trump with all his millions. Because he ain't happy right now. You can be where all of the rappers and all of the Hollywood and the Hollywoods are, got all of that stuff, and their lives are miserable. So it's not about people knowing your name. It's not about how much money you can go withdraw from your checking or your savings account. It's can you draw from heaven? Can you make withdrawals from God? Because he has an everlasting fountain. He has an everlasting bank account. Come on, amen. And it will flow out of your belly. Right now, you have stuff that you can take to Hollywood and bring their lives back into a place where it'll make sense. Because it's not their money that they needed. It was the substance of God that they've been dying for. Glory to God. We got a lot of folk, got a lot of things. But I'm looking for people with substance. I heard the prophet say on this week, say you better find somebody, amen, that knows how to sow into your life. Amen. It might not be money, don't have to be a car. Come on, amen, but they got what you need, amen, to make you function for yourself. Come on. Amen. It's like he preached with the withered hand. Amen. The man was in the temple, in the church, but he was still withered. Come on. He was still messed up, still couldn't operate like he should have. Amen. Until he met Jesus. My God, it's just something about knowing the right folk. Some folk can preach you so happy. The sound is right. The articulation is right.
Yes, Lord.
But there's no power. No substance. See, God is like this. He'll take a person like cussing Peter and empower him and turn his life from a fisherman to a fisherman of men. He will take a person like Peter and send him to the nations.
Yes, he will.
Little old Peter coming out of little old Galilee, but touching the world.
That's it.
So it's not where you go relocate to.
All right.
Make sure your location is the kingdom of God. You can be rich right in little Palmetto. When you get the favor of God upon you, nothing can stop you. It's better to be in the will of God than to be in the favor of men. Because what men cast out is what God calls in. What they won't receive is what God has chosen. Hallelujah, somebody. And that's why Peter was chosen, because they knew him to be a thug. They knew Peter to be one of them cussing men that would knock you out at the sound of come on. He didn't play.
That's it.
Same thing about David, was a little castaway on the back of the mountains.
Yes.
And his big old other 7 brothers looked at him important, but they didn't meet the criteria of God. You better watch that little barefooted boy. You better watch that little snotty wanted to be bothered?
Come on, nobody.
Who wanted to be bothered with a leper?
Nobody.
No one.
Nobody.
Every time they went into the city, they had to say, leper. What if everywhere you go, you got to identify yourself? Sinner. 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 Loser. Reject. The lepers were the no goods. They sick. They're dangerous. You get next to them. You might catch, but I really do wish the children would grab this and all us grown folks. You better watch who you hang around because you might catch what they got.
All right.
If they are junkie, you better watch out. You might catch what they got.
That's right.
There's some stuff worse than herpes.
Come on here.
You might catch, amen, the wrong ideas, the wrong thoughts of why you go to church. And why you are not a child. My mama don't make me. That's your mama. I ain't catching what you got.
All right.
You are a leper. Thank God you got a mama make you go to church. Hallelujah. Your mama wants you to go see the king. Your mama wants you to go to heaven. Come on up here. Your mama don't want to think about you in hell burning. Amen. And never can get out. You're burning and can never burn up. It's worse than herpes.
Come on.
That's why you are in here. Hallelujah. You know, I saw something just when I was sitting in Sunday school. I saw it in my spirit. People get happier. And I know our children do because I watch them. What, Brian? Wake him up. They get so happy. These children don't get so happy when they leave the church. Did they? When they go and get the game, well, I couldn't hear nothing. I had to yell at Brian about 10 times last night. Boy, if you don't shut up, I can't rest, I can't sleep. Then after they got sick of the game, they're in the room, I can't hear, and they just laughing and having fun. And then come to church. Why do we treat God like that? Why is everything more important than the things of God? Why do you get more joy at football games and basketball games and going to... Let me tell you this. I was reading yesterday on top of a church, sanctified church, Pentecostal church, rented a van to bring their youth to Disneyland. They got to Gainesville in a semi-truck, hit something else, touched the bumper of it, and went out of control and went into their lane. 7 of the children died. They were on their way to have a good time and never arrived. Can't go back home and play no game. Can't go back to school and enjoy their friends.